what factors affects an individual's choice of occupation, and how are the wages determined, and why do people earn differently, why do they have different earnings, and a little bit about division of labor and specialization. So it's a longer discussion with trade unions, will obviously come into discussion and all. um, so for starters, this is what we have, right? This image. Identify the factors affecting an individual's choice of occupation. What are the things a person thinks when he's doing, or when he's thinking about a particular occupation? Like students who are currently studying maybe business or science, you probably had a little indication of, okay, so the money is good if you become a doctor, or money is good if you become an investment banker. But once you get into the work environment, you look at these things a little more closer. Like, as we can see in this picture, what job shall I do? So you're thinking, what is the money like? In terms of the wages, in terms of the bonuses and the salaries. All right, you're not just looking at like the salary, but you're also looking at what other financial money I can make, maybe like commissions and stuff. Then you're thinking about what kind of perks there are. People go to these big companies like you have P&G and multinationals like that, Toyota, Honda, stuff like that. You're looking at the perks that they give you, like company car and free life insurance. Otherwise, you would have had to pay for stuff like this. Now you're getting it for kind of like for free if you're working with them. And then there are other kinds of benefits also, which you cannot quantify in terms of money. Like, am I enjoying the work? Do I have security in the work? Are there nice people working there? What's the promotion structure like? So, you have wage and non wage factors in discussion. Wage factors are mainly about that if you do a particular job or work, you get payment for it, and we call that wages. And the higher the wage, the more attractive a job may seem. Okay, but that's not always the case, because higher paid jobs require more training, more skill development, and so there are lesser people available in the market, so you do get higher payments because of that particularly. Now, in terms of non wage factors, these would be the things which have an impact on a consumer's occupational choice. But there could be stuff like which satisfies your uh, not the wage factors. Okay. So, of the list that we have over here, we should say that basic salary is a wage factor, it's a monetary. Hours of work. Does this job require a lot of hours or lesser hours? So that would be a non wage. Okay, nowadays people prefer work which does not consume too many hours. It pays well also. Promotion prospect. Will I be able to move up the chain and get better office, nicer office, and stuff like that? Earnings will go as a wage factor. Pension entitlement, it's a non-wage factor. A person would look at, okay, Haji, they have good pension schemes and stuff, so uh, I would go for this particular job. Training would go into the non-wage factor. Overtime, I will be paid double for overtime. Holiday entitlement, this particular job pays or gives more holidays, right? Fringe benefits. Now, fringe benefits is a much more detailed. Like, for example, fringe benefits might include subsidized housing, okay, or free housing, या फिर payment of school fees for your kids, or getting a company car or a subsidized transport, getting cheaper company products. So fringe benefits के अंदर काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें हो सकती हैं. Bonuses would go over here. Job satisfaction, it's a non-wage factor. And then commissions will go over here. Commissions, usually the sales people get commissions. Okay, and so this is how you have like a key major distinction between the two, uh, and this is what you're looking at from the wage and the non-wage point of view. So when we go into the wage factors, we said Hanji wages के अंदर you have commission, we have piece rate, there is salary, there is time rate, and there is bonuses. So definitions are given to us. We want to uh, match. So the first definition is that is a rate of pay per hour worked, right? So or for every hour you're getting $20. So your weekly for 35 hours you make about 700. So that is a time rate. The second one is paid to an employee for a firm for every output that he's getting. So that becomes the piece rate. Then your compensation of the job is divided into 12 equal monthly payments. So ये हो गया आपका salary. Then it is an incentive to persuade employees to work harder and longer for achieving a particular target. इसके ऊपर आपको bonus मिलता है. Bonus is like not a continuous thing, it's a one-off thing that you get in a year or twice in a year. And then lastly is a payment made as a percentage of sales. So 10% of something you get, that is commission.